So I'm sitting in my room at 3 a.m. trying to think of a groundbreaking topic to speak about, right? It's gotta be something that catches Dr. Crow's eye. From there, it goes viral, and then it's a straight shot to the Ellen show. Ellen pays my tuition, boom. I had my vision, now I just had to think of a topic to execute it. So I started to Google speech topics, right? And I got, should young children be in booster seats and polygamy is a choice? Like, these are valid topics, not really the vibe I was going for. So now it's 40 minutes before the audition and I still got nothing. And I thought to myself, wow, I have literally never been more confused about what to speak about in my life. So I decided that's what I would speak about, confusion. Now, is the speech gonna begin and end with me telling you, hey sister, it's okay to be confused, we're all confused? You know what, I'm still hashing out the details in my head right now, so we'll see how I feel by the end of it. I'm gonna start off by telling you guys a series of stories that illustrate how deeply rooted my identity is in confusion. Story number 1. I've changed my major 3 times now. This is my 3rd semester here at ASU to give you some perspective with that. I've seen my advisors more times than I've seen my own parents. Now you would think, with this much guidance, I should have some sort of idea about where I belong career-wise, right? Right? Wrong. I declared myself a business law major. I don't know what that means. And I decided I would think about my career the second I was handed my diploma. There is no conclusion to that story. It is a waking nightmare. Story number 2. My full name is Joanna Eva Gunaraj, and for the first 5 years of my life, I went by Eva. And then I got to school, and my kindergarten teacher said, in public school, we go by our first name. So I said, all right. And thus began my decade-long identity crisis of everyone outside of school calling me Eva and everyone in school calling me Joanna. And there was a point last year where I was like, you know what, let's rebrand. Let's go by one name. So I started reintroducing myself as Eva. And that lasted 3 whole months. It caused way more confusion than I anticipated. And I went back to leading a double life because I'm so quirky. No, it's because I'm indecisive. Story number 3, I'm pregnant. Just kidding, just kidding. I just wanted to make sure that y'all were still with me, I only get 5 minutes. Okay, anyway, story number 3 for real this time. So I'm here at ASU. I'm in the programs I want to be in. I'm doing the research I want to do. I recently hit 100 connections on LinkedIn. So thank you so much. So on paper, I've really never been better. But for some reason, things feel out of focus. I catch myself questioning everything all day, every day. I don't know why I'm sad. I don't know why I'm mad. I don't know why I'm happy. I don't know why I feel like I'm falling behind. I don't know why everyone around me is fine when I'm a mess. So because this confusion was so widespread, I decided to go ahead and adopt it into my brand. So what does it mean to be a part of the brand of being confused? Well, as their ambassador, let me tell you. From what I've experienced, when I'm confused, it starts off with one thing, and then I'm like, you know what, let's be confused about everything, and then your whole being just spirals into this abyss of doubt, which is a really dramatic way of putting it, but that's how it feels. And confusion, it doesn't discriminate, right? It can affect anyone at any time. But this ubiquity can lead us to think that it's a really elementary concept. But it's one of those things that has a lot of gravity to it. So, for example, you could be confused about what you want to get for lunch that day, but you could also be confused about whether or not you want to get a divorce. It's one of those things that confusion just has a lot of power to it. Constantly wondering whether your intuition is guiding you or misleading you, well, to put it in layman's terms, it fucking sucks. Which brings me to story number 4. When you're writing a speech, it's important to know what the objective is. What is the point you're trying to get across? Well, I'm standing here, I think it's about minute 4, and I couldn't tell you, I don't know. And saying I don't know feels gross. It feels like a cop-out. But people will tell you at every turn that it's okay to be confused. And remember at the beginning, when I asked you if I was gonna be the one to tell you if everything was gonna be okay? Well, your parents, your teachers, okay, well, your parents, can everyone hear me? Yeah. Okay, well, your parents, your teachers, your friends, they're all gonna say, hey sister, we're right there with you, it's okay. But no one waits for you to figure it out. They might empathize, but they gotta peace out too, because they got their own stuff to figure out. There may be no ending or closure. And it's difficult to internalize the fact that we may never be able to rationalize the emotions that we feel.
understand the tangential paths that we take, or fathom the unknown factors that lie before us. But the point is, are you going to let that stop you? Because here I am, and I literally have no idea what I'm saying, why I'm saying it, or if I would likely live to regret it and lose sleep over it tonight. But I showed up, despite being hit by waves and waves of doubt. Despite ruminating over the worst case scenario that could happen when I'm up here. Despite seeing others in this room and backstage far more prepared than me. You still gotta show up. That is the reality of confusion. And I think